Okay, so today I will show you recycle bin and flashback. Okay, so what is a recycle bin? Recycle bin Oracle 10G new feature. So using recycle bin, you can get the drop table. It's like the same recycle bin in Windows. So if you are deleting anything, first it is going to recycle bin, right? If you want, you can restore later. So the same thing in Oracle also. If you drop any table, then it will be placed in the recycle bin. And if you want, you can recover those table from recycle bin. So export, first start up the database. So if you want to recycle bin, if you want to use recycle bin, this recycle bin must be on. Okay, so how to check if the recycle bin is on or not? So parameter recycle bin. So recycle bin is on. If the recycle bin is not on, you have to make it on using alter system set recycle bin on. Okay, so if you want to make the recycle bin on, you have to start up the database in mount mode. You have to start up the database in mount mode. Then only you can make it on. Now we'll see if we drop any table, can we recover or not. So connect Scott. So suppose that we have a table employee. Okay, so we have a table employee. I want to drop this table employee. So drop table employee. The table has been dropped. So it start from tab. The employee table has been dropped. Okay. Then how to get back the table if the table has been dropped? So if the table has been dropped, you can get back the table using flashback. Flashback is the command. Flashback table emp 2 before drop. Flashback table imply. Now check. We got back the table, right? Imply table. We got it. Okay. Now, if you drop any table, then it will generate a unique name for drop table. You can see here, there is one more table has been dropped, and whenever you drop a table, it will generate a unique name, bin, and there are 16 digits, 16 characters. Why it's generating the different name? Why it's not generating the same name? Because if you drop a table, employee table you have been dropped, again you have created a table employee, and again you have dropped. Then what happens? In recycle bin, if you are dropping that same table two times, then how it will recognize that this is the older table and the old table has been dropped and this new table. Okay, so if you're dropping the same table, then it's very hard to. If you're dropping the same table, then a recycle bin is generating the same name, then one previous might be deleted. Previous employee table which has been dropped earlier might it get deleted. Okay, so to identify that, Oracle will generate a unique name. For each drop table, you will get the unique name. So, how to get the information of the recycle bin? DBA recycle bin, or you can use user recycle bin. Now, I want to know what is the original name for this drop table. Suppose that I am dropping a table. Drop table emp, right? Select star from emp. Select the star from tab. This table has been dropped and it has generated a unique name. Now I want to see this drop table. What is the original name? What is the original name for this? So if you want to check, then you can use user recycle view. So select object name and original name. Select original name. You can also see the drop time. From user recycle bin, where object name is Give this name. Select object name is object name, operation name, type. Okay, we have to mention 0 also. Where object name equal to so you can see here the object is employee, right? For this drop table, for this drop object, table name original name is the employee table. You can see here. Okay, or you can also check for all. Select object name for is from user cycle bin. You can also check for this object original name is a department. Okay, for this employee you can see here. Now how to purge the recycle bin? Select star from tab. This table has been dropped, but still you can get the data from the employee table. How to get? Just type select star from, give this name, use this object in this one. You will get your data is still there without without restoring without restoring the table. You can also get back the data. So select a star from, give this name. So restore, so flashback table emp. Now how to purge the recycle bin? How to remove the contents of the recycle bin? Everything I want to remove it. I want to empty the recycle bin. Just type purge recycle bin. Now check, nothing is there, right? Now if you drop any table with purge option, then it won't go to the recycle bin. You cannot recover that table if you use the purge option. So here also in window also, if you press shift delete, then it is not going to, it is the deleted objects or deleted folders or file is not going to the recycle bin. Directly permanently it will be removed, right? We have the option to delete permanently. If you give the delete, it will go to the recycle bin. If shift delete, it won't go to the recycle bin. Permanently, it will be deleted. So here also you can delete permanently. Okay, I don't want to go to the recycle bin. So if you use purge option, so drop table dpt purge. If you mention this, your table will be dropped permanently. Okay, so this is the recycle bin, but the objects is there which is there in the recycled bin, it will be dropped after some times. Okay, if there is no space in the table space, then that recycle bin, whatever the objects are there in the recycle bin, it will be dropped automatically if there is no space in that table space. Okay, it will be dropped. Or suppose that your data file size is 10 GB. Okay, and auto extend, you have mentioned the auto extend on to unlimited. But if the data file size has been reached to 10 GB, then if your this table space is auto extending, at that time the table whatever the objects are there in this recycle bin, all will be dropped. Okay, so even though if you have dropped the table, it's not going to free the space from your table space. It will be there in your table space itself if you drop in a table. Okay, because you have the objects, but it's there in the recycle bin of that table space. So your table space won't be free. It won't get a free space. Still, it will occupy the space after dropping the table. So now I will explain you the flashback technology. The flashback is the new feature, Oracle 10G new feature. So flashback is a technology to recover the database to the point of time in the past. Okay, you can recover the database to point of time in the past. You can also recover the database point in time if your archive log, if your database in the archive log mode, right? But there is difference with flashback log and archive log. So in the archive log, what happens? Whatever the changes are made, it is placed in the archive log. Where is that? So if you are making any changes, like from you are changing from the value from 4,000 to 5,000. The value was earlier 4,000. Now you are changing from 4,000 to 5,000. So what happened? This changed value is going to, first it will go here, and then it will going to place in the redo log buffer using log writer process. Log writer process is writing the change value in the redo log file, and then it will go to the archive log file, right? If it is filled up, then this log will be written in the archive log file in this destination. But coming to the flashback log, this old information will be placed in the flashback log. This old information will be placed in the flashback log. Okay, so there will be flashback log, and it will be written by the recovery writer. There is one background process. There is a background process that is called the recovery writer. That flashback log will be written by the here the all flashback log means 4000 value will be stored in this flashback log. 4000 value means previous image of the value is stored in the flashback, and recovery writer will write this flashback log to the there is one file will be there. So here it will be written in the flash recovery area. The location is the FRA, flash recovery area. Okay. So log writer is writing the changed vector, change information in the redo log file. But recovery writer is writing the flashback log. Recovery writer is writing the flashback log. Okay. So we are storing the old information in the flashback log. So if you want to flashback the database, then there is no need to restore the database actually. But if you are using flashback technology, the archive log file must be enabled. Archive log mode must be enabled. Otherwise, you cannot use flashback. For flashback, also we need the archive log file. So if you want to go to the previous point in time of database, like 2 hours back, 3 hours back, this time restore is not required. Restoring the database is not required. Directly you can flashback the database. So your restoring the database will be easy. It will take very less time. Okay, if you want to go to the previous point in time, it will take very less time. But in case of the recovery, what you have to do, suppose that uh, I want to perform the recovery 2 days back. I want to perform the recovery 2 days back. Then what is the procedure to recover the database? Okay, I want to recover the database till 25th. I want to recover the database till yesterday. Okay, but I have taken the backup on 20th. I have taken the backup on full backup on 20th. Now I want to go back to the database till yesterday. So what happened? What we have to do? We have to restore this database from this backup, right? We have to restore this file, and whatever the changes are made, we have to apply the all archive log file. Okay, archive log file from 20th to 25th. We need to apply it. So first we need to restore, and then we have to recover in case of normal recovery. But coming to the flashback, if you want to recover the database till 25th, then what happens? It will directly go to the flashback because flashback log is generated. All previous image of the data is stored in this flashback log. So it will directly go to this flashback log, and it will apply the all changes through archive log. So there is no need to restore. This backup file is not required. This backup file is not required because we have previous image of change data in the flashback log. So we can directly flashback the database, and it will take very less time. If you want to perform point in time recovery, if you want to flashback the database to previous point in time. So when we use the flashback you can use when you want to upgrade the database. While upgrading the database, you might get some error and it might be not recoverable. That error might not be recoverable. So at that times, if something happened to the database, you can flash back the database to the previous point in time. Okay, so you will get back the status. You will get back the database if there is something wrong happened during the upgradation. There is something called the restore point. You can create the restore point and you can flash back the database to that restore point. So in the Windows also we have restore point, right? Is everyone aware? You can create the restore point. Suppose that you have created the restore point today, then whatever the changes are made, whatever the changes are there till today, you can able to recover your system. So suppose that tomorrow you did something, some driver is corrupted, some software is corrupted, something happened to the operating system. Your operating system is not working properly. So you can restore the operating system to previous point in time. If you create the restore point, you can able to restore. So the same, you can in the Windows and Oracle also you can create the restore point. So you will be able to restore the database to that restore point. Okay. So if you want to use the flashback log, you have to set the flash recovery area. You need to set the flash recovery area, and all the flashback log will go to the flash recovery area. The flash log, all flashback log will go to the flash recovery area. So how to set the flash recovery area? We have few views. V flashback log using you can get the information of flashback using V database flashback logs. So set the flash recovery area and you have to make the database in the archive log mode. You have to database must be in archive log mode and flash log has to be enabled. If you want to make your database in archive log mode, you have to shut down the database and start up in mount mode. And if you want your database to be in flashback mode, then till 11G release 1, you have to shut down the database. But from 11G release 2, there is no need to shut down the database. There is no need to shut down. You can make it flashback on while your database is up and running. So you have to set the flash recovery area using db recovery file list. So alter system set db recovery file list size equal to I am giving 6 GB. Connect as HTTPS. Scope equal to both. Okay. And give the location for db recovery file list. So alter system set db recovery file list where you want to store this flashback log. This one prod FRA. We have created a directory FRA, right? Scope equal to both. Now show parameter db recovery. You can see here our flashback log is going to store in this area FRA, and how much is the size? 6 GB. And check if flashback is on or not. Select flashback on from $, database. Flashback is not on, so you have make it on. So alter database, flashback on. Now flashback is on. Now if you want, you can check. Okay, so flashback is on now. Okay, so if the flashback is enabled, then you can create the restore point. You can create the restore point, and you can flashback that database to the restore point. So you can also flashback to the database to the previous point in time. You can give that time. So how to create the restore point? I am going to create the restore point. Create restore point P1. Restore point, I have created a P1. Now whatever you are making any changes, make it connect spot tiger. I am dropping the table with purge option. So purge, if you dropping the table with purge, this table will be dropped permanently. Drop table emp purge. It won't go to the recycle bin, and you cannot use flashback table to recover this drop table, because you cannot use recycle bin because it's not placed in the recycle bin. So the table is not there in the recycle bin, it's dropped permanently. I am going to drop one more table. The two tables has been dropped. Now how to recover those tables? You cannot recover those tables with flashback and recycle bin, because it's not there in this recycle bin. So what you have to do, you can flash back the entire database, then only you can recover it, otherwise you cannot. You have to flash back entire database to that restore point. So you have to start up the database in the mount mode, and then flashback it. So alter database, close. If you close, your database will be there in the mount mode. Now flashback database to restore point P1, right? To restore point, we have created the P1 restore point. Flashback database to connect as HTTP. Now we have flashback the database to the restore point P1. Now open the database with reset log mode. On the database, open reset logs. So first shut down the database. And alter database, open reset logs. Startup mount. Okay, now connect with the Scott. So you can see here both table you have recovered, right? But this database came to the previous point in time. All entire database, not only these two tables, not only this Scott user schema. All databases came to the previous point in time. So whatever the changes made after that restore point, everything will be lost. Okay, everything will be lost. So that is a restore point. So how to check the restore point when you have created, and what is the restore point name? So we have the view v $restore point. So we have the restore point P1, right? We have created the restore point P1. So oldest flashback log is 26th January. Now if you have the flashback on, if the flashback feature is on, then there is one more. There's the advantage of making the flashback is on is you can actually use the flashback query. So using the flashback query, it allows the contents of a table to be queried with reference to a specific point in time. Okay. So using the flashback query, if you're inserting the data in the tables, so if you want to get to know whatever the data has been inserted to that previous point in time, you can also get it. You can query the space table rows at a specific point in time. So just create our table, connect with Scott Tiger. I'm going to create a table. The name is version. Select star from. The version table has been created. You can see here, right? Now I am going to now check the current system change number. Connect HTTPA. Select current SCN from V dollar database. So till this SCN, there is nothing there. Nothing is there in this table. We have not inserted any row in this table, right? Till this SCN. Now connect with the Scott Tiger, and I am keep inserting the rows in this table, in this person table. I am going to insert the rows in this table and commit. Now check the current SCN. Okay, so till this SCN, we have a row, one row in this version table. Select star from version. We have the one row with the value 4. So from till this SCN, we had nothing in this table. But till this SCN, we had one row. What is the row? What is the data? 4. Now I am going to insert one more row. Okay, let it be. Now select a star from version. We have the data 4, right? We have the one row and value is 4 in this, and commit it. Yeah, committed. Now I want to get the status of this table when I want to get the status of the table 1 hour back, 10 minutes back, 15 minutes back. What is the status of this table? How many rows are there in this table 1 hour back? Okay, I want to get that. How many rows are there in the table 2 hours back? You can get it. So select star from version to SCN number. You can give the SCN number or time also. As of SCN, I'm giving the SCN number, this one. So till this SCN, we have not inserted any rows in this version table. Select star from version as of SCN 1145726. You can see here there is no rows in this table, version table, because at this point in time we have not inserted any row. Till this SCN, we have not inserted any row. and if you want to get the row and till this SCN we have inserted the row. Okay, so as of SCN, if you give this SCN, you will get that. Okay, so this is called the flashback version query. You can get back the previous point in time table data. How it's possible? Because you have the flashback logs. Okay. Now I want to get the data to previous point in time in this table. I want to get the table data previous point in time. So suppose that someone has inserted the wrong data in that table, and you know that if you know that till 1 hour back your table data was good, and after that time someone has inserted wrong data in that table, so you want to get back the table data previous point in time. It's not possible with flashback table flashback. You cannot only perform the table flashback in the recycle bin if the table is dropped, but table is still available. Only we have inserted the wrong data. Someone has inserted the wrong data in the table, and I want to get back the data. I want to get back the table to previous point in time. So suppose that this 4 data has not to be inserted. This is the wrong. This data in the version table, this is wrongly inserted. I don't want this. So what you can do? You can flashback table to SCN, give the SCN number to SCN. So I know that till this SCN there was no row inserted. So I can give this SCN number. Okay, flashback table version to SCN 1145,726. Okay, so if you want to use flashback feature, the row movement has to be enabled, otherwise you cannot use. Yeah, your row movement has to be enabled. So how to enable the row movement? Alter table uh, version, enable row movement. Alter table version. Okay, so row movement has to be enabled. Okay, I have to enable here. I missed this step. Okay, you have to enable the row movement. Now select the current SCN from V dollar database. Current SCN is this. I am going to insert the data in this table. So insert into table version values. Values 5 commit. So select star from version. Okay, now in this table we have 2 rows. Now this commit is done. Now this 5 rows has inserted wrongly. This row has been inserted wrongly. I want to get back the data till 4 because this is wrongly inserted. So you can flashback till what? Till the SCN number. This one. Which one? In this SCN number, we have the data 4. In this SCN number, we will have the data 5. So I can, if you flash back till this SCN, you will get back the data 4. File 5 will be removed. So flashback table version to SCN, this one. Okay, now select a star from version. Now you can see here this table has been flashed back to that SCN number. So you are getting only data 4. So this is called the flashback table. This is flashback table. This flashback table is different from the recycle bin flashback. Okay. We also have the flashback version query. So what is the flashback version query? So the flashback version query is, suppose that here we are inserting the new rows, right? I am keep inserting the new rows, but I am keep updating the same row again and again. I'm not inserting the new row. I am keep updating the same row. Suppose that I am changing 4 to 5. After 2 minutes, I am changing the value 5 to 6, and again after 2 minutes, I am changing 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8. I am changing the same row again and again. But I want to get to know that what is the status of this row before 10 minutes back, 1 hour back. I want to get the status, and someone has inserted the wrong data in this row. Someone has updated the wrong data. Okay, someone has updated. Suppose that someone has changed this row from 4 to 5. Row has been changed, but it's wrongly updated. I want to get back this row previous point in time. I don't want to get back the entire table previous point in time. I want to get back this particular row to the previous point in time. That particular row only. So how to, that is called a flashback transaction query. Flashback version query. Okay, and you can also get the information who has updated with the wrong data. If anyone has updated, any user has updated this row with the wrong value, and they are saying that I have not updated, you can catch that person who has updated this row with the wrongly updated, who has updated this row wrongly. You can catch that person if the flashback is enabled. So you have to grant this permission, grant execute on dbms flashback to Scott. Connect as SysDBA and then give this permission and grant force any transaction to Scott. As sys user you have to give, and add supplement log data. Now I am going to create a table I am going to create a table with a Scott user. The table name is the stack. Table name is the stack. Table has been created. The stack table has been created. Now insert the row in this table. Insert some rows. I'm inserting one row. Select and commit. Start from tab. We have inserted the row version. Sorry, stack, right? Select a star from stack. The value is 1000. Now I am changing the value from 1000 to 2000. So update this value from 1000 to 2000 and commit. Now what if the value will get? Select a star from stack. The value has been changed from 1000 to 2000. Again I am changing the value from 2000 to 3000. Multiple times I am changing the value. Now commit. Now select a star from stack. The value has been changed from 3000 from 2000. Okay, again I am changing. I am changing this value to multiple times. Now commit. Now select star from stack. This value has been changed from 3000 to 4000. Now I want to know the all transactions on this all flashback query. So you can use this command to get it. Using flashback the transaction query, we have the view flashback transaction query. From that view we can get it. How many times has been changed. We got the permission, right? But why it's not showing? So for this query, add sys user Scott dot stack. So if ID present where table equal to table name equal to stack and log on user table owner is Scott. Whatever. See here, four times. This three times value has been changed. Okay. One is the insert and three are updates. We have updated this transaction three times, right? First time we have inserted and later I have updated the value three times. So four times this row has been changed. You can see the row ID is the same, right? So this row ID has been changed for has been we have made changes four times in this row. Three times with update, one time with an insert, right? So this is the flashback query, flashback transaction query. Sorry, flashback query. Now that is called the flashback transaction query. Now I want to check who has changed the value, which user has changed the value, and what value has been changed. Here we are not getting the value, what value has been changed, right? We are getting how many times has been changed. But now I want to get who has changed, who has updated this row, okay, with the data. Who has updated 2000, has updated 3000, who has updated 4000 value, and when it was updated. You can also get it using flashback transaction query. So this is the command table name equal to stack and table owner equal to port. So can you see here? You can see when the value has been updated and who has updated. You can see everything. So who is the logon user? Logon user means who has updated this value and at what SCN the value has been committed and what is the operation and what is the row ID and what is the SQL statement has been fired with this row. So you can see here logon user is the Scott, right? Commit SCN is this and what value has been performed update, right? And which value has been updated and which row ID is this and which query has been fired, this one. Okay, so this Scott user has fired this statement. A Scott user is updated, has updated, right? If any other user has been updated, then you will get this username here. and this query is fired by the Scott user with a change the value is 2000. Okay, and this insert operation has been performed when 46 at this time. Who has insert? Who has done the insert? Scott user. Again update a statement. So you are getting everything here. The value has been updated 3000 from 2000 to 3000. So you can track here in this, and you can also flashback. So suppose that the data has been inserted wrongly. Okay, the data has been inserted wrongly. This 2000 value should not be inserted. Okay, whatever the value has been inserted after 1000, firstly I have inserted the value 1000, right? So after 1000, everything is wrong. Someone has inserted the wrong value. I want to flash back to the table till value 1000. So you know that in this SCN you have the value 2000. So I don't want 2000. I want 1000. So you can use this SCN. You will get the value 1000 only. All 3000, 4000 will be lost. So just type it, select star from stack. The value is 4000. Everything is wrong after 1000. Who has updated the value after 1000? Everything is wrong. So flashback flash back table stack to SCN. Give the SCN number. Again the row movement is not enabled. So you have to enable the row movement. Only then you can use the flashback. So here, okay, if the row movement is not enabled, you cannot flashback. So first enable the row movement. Table stack enable. Okay, if you enable the row movement, you will be able to flash back the table to the previous point in time or previous SCN number. So you will get the previous data. Okay, and there is something called the restore guarantee. There is one restore, normal restore point is there. One is the guarantee restore point is there. So what is the guarantee restore point? If you set the guarantee restore point, the normal restore point, that flash log in the flash recovery area, this is not permanent. Flash recovery area, the data in the flash recovery area is not permanent. So you cannot flash back to the database to the previous point in time always. There is a limit. If you don't have enough space in the flash recovery area, old flashback log will be deleted automatically. It's not the archive log file. Okay, it's not like archive log file. The flashback log will be removed automatically if you don't have enough space in the flash recovery area. So your restore point is not guaranteed. When you create the restore point also, it's not guaranteed if you don't have enough free space. But if you want to make it a guarantee restore point, then there is something called the restore point guarantee. Restore guarantee. While creating the restore point, you can use the restore guarantee. So if you set the restore guarantee, then whatever the flashback log is generated is not going to remove from the flash recovery area. It will be retained. It will be retained in the flash recovery area. Always it will be retained. if you set the restore guarantee. But if you don't have the enough space in the flash recovery area, and if you set the restore guarantee, then your entire database will be hanged. Your database will be shut down if you don't have enough space in the flash recovery area. If you set the restore guarantee, so if you are setting the restore guarantee, then monitor the size of the flashback flash recovery area. You need to monitor the size, how much space is there, how much space is there. Okay, you need to monitor it. So when we set the flashback guarantee, when we set the guarantee flashback at the time of upgradation, and make sure that you have enough space in the flash recovery area. Okay, and also we set the flashback, restore guarantee at the time of data guard while creating the snapshot standby database. So I will show you at the time of data guard. So that time also we need the restore guarantee, restore point guarantee. Okay, so this is the all about the recycle bin and flashback. Okay. So next week I will start the data guard.